So, I posted something on the community page to ask you guys what edit I made for Raising Dion, if anyone remembers, but, you probably had no idea what I was talking about, so I'm just gonna show you what I made, and I just thought it was cool, but, let me know your thoughts about it, which I'll show you right now.
Whoa, you are entitled.
She called me entitled? Well, you know what? Yeah, actually, I am entitled to see my godson, so get the hell out of my way. I said no! I should have killed you in New Orleans.
I just thought it would go. I just thought it would be cool with the music, since he's made out of lightning and Electro has lightning powers. Just again, let me know your thoughts. Hello, welcome back to another review on the channel. Sorry I'm a bit late on this. I was supposed to make this back in February, but yeah, that. If you see my month review, you would know why. But yeah, it's pretty much been a while since I finished watching Raising Dion, and right now I am crossing my fingers. Season 3 will happen, which I hope it gets a third season, man. I'm glad that we got Season 2, but just... please greenlit third season, Netflix. Yeah, I'm going to be giving you my thoughts for not only Season 1, but along with Season 2, and I still remember some stuff. I'm going to try to remember some of the important stuff that surprised me, I guess. But before we just talk about Season 2, let's talk about Season 1 and how I got interested in this show. So... two things, or probably one thing that only got me interested in checking the show out when I heard about it back in 2019 was that this is a superhero show. Okay, I'm alright. I'm gonna check it out only because it has to do with this kid having powers, and powers equals superhero. So basically, I got interested in checking this out because Dion was getting powers, and I'm like, okay, I gotta see where this is gonna go. And as I watched the first episode, I mean, it was going alright, but then things were spicing up by the end of the first episode. Because around the end of the first episode, I'm just like, oh, things are spicing up. Actually, nothing. Actually, two reasons why I want to check this out. It's technically a superhero show. A kid is somehow getting powers. And second, Michael B. Jordan is in the show. And I'm a bit bummed out he wasn't in Season 2, which I probably should have saw that coming. But as we get, between episode 2 or 3, I actually get a little bit scared as, what was her name again? When Charlotte Tuck, sends a video to Deon's mom, Nicole, the footage shows the crooked man, according to Dion, but, the crooked man, the lightning dude, the way he's just moved, okay, the way they revealed it, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm getting scared right now. I was getting a little bit scared. I watched this season back in October 2019, and I couldn't stop thinking about Raising Dion during school. The show was getting good. But after a couple of episodes, I then start to fall in love with the show. But of course, the suspense, there's just something with the suspense for the show. Not that it's terrible, it just gets me to go, oh, crap, oh, no. Especially around when Susanna captures Dion in a horrible way. She took Dion out of Nicole's hands. She basically took a child out of a mother's hands, if anyone gets what I mean. Speaking about Susanna, I was kinda hating her guts. Until, the last episode, I'm like, okay, alright, I can trust you now. But yeah, I did hate her guts. Main reason because, I thought I'd be getting bad guy vibes. Basically, evil scientist wants to do experiments on a child that is getting powers that her dad got from the Aurora event. Okay, why can I not remember that? Still, I just didn't know if I could trust her, but, around the end, alright, no, don't trust you. Maybe. Just as long as you don't do anything stupid. Luckily, she doesn't do that in season 2, because I then like her a little bit in season 2, so, yeah. But yeah, I kind of hated her guts a little bit in season 1. Also, one of the things I did liked about Raising Dion was Pat Rollins was a good, I was going to say uncle, but I didn't remember. Oh wait, he's a godfather, which, what does that mean again? So I enjoyed some of the scenes where Pat and Dion were just having fun together since, just, that's just like a fun uncle or fun godfather. I don't know, but just, basically I was liking Pat a lot through the series because he seemed to be a fun guy. And until he kissed Nicole, and I was like, okay, I'm a bit 50-50 with you just kissing Nicole. And I thought there was something up. I thought you would maybe be like, I thought maybe you'd be into Nicole somehow in a way. Also, speaking about Nicole, that guy that just keeps, there's just something I'm annoyed with. It's this guy that's from her work that is just keep saying stuff like, oh, we could discuss when you come to lunch. Oh, we could do it when you come to lunch and all that. Basically, he's just just hitting. I just feel like he's just hitting on her by just repeating all that stuff that has to do with the word lunch. Like, okay, I'm just annoyed with that guy just mentioning anything that has to do with them two going to lunch together. Again, I could have been 50-50 with Pat and Nicole dating, or no, I don't think it would work out. I was a bit 50-50 with that. But let's talk about the big plot twist, which I did not saw this coming. But I'm guessing some people that are familiar with Raising Dion, because apparently this is based off of a comic book that I did not know about, but I'm guessing some people saw this coming, but for me, I didn't saw it coming. As soon as we get to the scene where Charlotte is telling Pat to just buzz off, oh my god. I'm really wishing I didn't quit YouTube back then. I could have gotten my reaction for this somehow. But I don't know how I would have gotten my reaction. But let me just get to the chase. Basically, the Crooked Man, according to Dion, basically the Lightning Man that's been killing everyone that takes their powers. I cannot freaking believe it was Pat. Let me tell you this. This is something I'm a bit annoyed with, but I guess it's, I don't know how to explain, but, why does this always happen to me, where I end up liking a character that ends up turning bad, or is revealed to be the bad guy? Like, it happens, every single time. Do I need to name off examples? But that's the point of plot twists, I guess. But I cannot freaking believe that was Pat! Oh my god! I was liking the dude, but as we get to the last two episodes, as we get to the last episode, I then just dislike him when he just threatens to hurt Dion's mom just so he can just have Dion heal himself, which will nearly kill him in the process if no one watched one of the episodes, which I think would be episode either 5 or 6, because Dion accidentally gets sick, and yeah, the hospital episode is an intense one. But I did enjoy the final battle between Dion and Pat Rollins as the Crooked Man. Also, this is something I gotta say that has to do with Michael B. Jordan being in this series. I'm calling it. There is no way he's dead. He's gotta have to come back somehow. I know in season 2 they said, one of the characters said that his father's still dead, or it was probably Nicole saying that, but still, there's just no way he's dead. I have a strong feeling he's gonna come back somehow. You know what, I'll just put it to rest. I'm just gonna look it up. So, is Mark's dad dead in Raising Dion? Season 1, Episode 5 of Raising Dion sheds light on the strange confirmation surrounding Mark's death, as it shows Mark was killed by his friend, Pat. That's not what I need to know. Is he still alive? I want to know if he's coming back somehow. We'll have to put this to rest. Is the dad in Raising Dion alive? His absence is disheartening, especially because the Season 1 ending sets up to believe that he is still alive in some form. In reality, Mark did not die. He was absorbed by the Crooked Man. He is still alive within the form of energy, but has no physical body. I freaking called it. But as Dion defeats Pat, I then feel a little bit bad that he died, and just... I know what he did was very terrible, which was threatening to hurt Dion's mom and all that, but I felt a little bad for a little bit. I felt bad that he turned out to be the bad guy. But if no one saw my trailer reaction for season 2, the season 2 trailer of Raising Dion, I'm actually glad he's not alive. I'm hoping to see redemption. We'll talk about that later in this video. But one thing that got me so hyped for season 2 was the battle between Brayden and Dion. Basically, a kid with superpowers versus a kid with superpowers. Like, just, oh, I was getting some, versus fight, let's get it. Basically, I was getting super hyped. But then years passed by, and, where's season 2? But as I finished watching season 1 of Raising Dion, Raising Dion just immediately became one of my favorite shows of 2019. Sure, it may be underrated, even though I don't know what actually, you know what? I'm just gonna look up what it means, because I don't know what it means. What does underrated mean in movies? The definition of underrated is something that is not received the merits, recognition, or praise it deserves. A movie that is really very good, but that no one pays attention to or praises, is an example of an underrated movie. That makes perfect sense. Okay, now that I know what it means, I can perfectly use the word underrated for some movies or shows. I would have to think of which one, but yeah, Raising Dion is actually an underrated show. Because I'm hoping Netflix will greenlight season 3. It just depends on how many people watching. It was on the top 10 for in the US or like kids or something. So basically it was in around the top 10 back in February. So again, I enjoyed watching Raising Dion, first season of Raising Dion. I showed it to my mom and she freaking loves it. Actually, I don't even know she's season 2. Now that I think about it, I might as well watch it with her because that'll be fun. I actually remember watching season 1 with her with the kids, and I believe she was shocked to find out that Pat was bad. That plot twist will be the biggest plot twist I have ever seen in that show. Or I'm just going crazy, just and that. Also, I'm still sick, by the way. Damn, at least I know underrated is not a bad word for movies. It's actually a good word. Anyway, that's probably all I gotta say for season 1. That sadly isn't much. It's all I can remember. I finished watching season 1 back in January and February in preparation for season 2, and I finished watching season 2, and I was planning just to watch just 2 episodes each day, but around like Sunday, but I finished watching the entire thing in one day because that's how addictive I am, and that's how much. That just shows how much I just miss watching Raising Dion. But that just shows how I am, how I get addictive with just wanting to watch the next episode, because I'm always just like, okay, one more episode, okay, one more episode, okay, one more episode. Alright, forgive me for having my hair look hideous, or more of a mess, but I just finished watching season 1 of Raising Dion, so yeah, now I'm about to watch season 2. So catch you on the flip side. I've already watched 4. Anyways, let's talk about season 2, which now, these are my thoughts for season 2. I enjoyed it, but it was a little bit underwhelming sometimes for a couple of episodes. So if I had to pick which one would be my favorite season, it would be season 2, definitely. I waited, I counted 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 4 years, but according to everyone, it's been 2 years since season 1 premiered, so pretty much I've been waiting 2 freaking years for season 2, especially the big showdown between Dion and Brayden. And was it worth it? Maybe. That's where some of the underwhelming stuff comes in. I don't know. But I'm surprised it had been, I think 2 years, or 1, since the events of season 1. Dion is almost turning into a teenager. And one of you guys said this. Actually, okay, I remember taking screenshots of comments, so, here's just a couple of shoutouts. Okay, I owe you guys an apology because if those of you don't know, I always do shoutouts on the channel, especially Metro shoutouts. I do those. I shout out people on my community page on Fridays, but I have not been doing that. The last one I did was back in January 14th, I think. But I owe everyone an apology for not doing shoutouts every Friday. A lot's been going on in my personal life, but I will make it up to you next week. But anyways, now back to the review. Some of your theories may have been right. Some of them. But okay, so still, oh crap, where was I? So what are my thoughts on Brayden being the main villain for season 2? Let's just say you don't want to be anywhere near that kid. One of the things I probably didn't care much about was probably around the school play that the Triangle of Justice have been talking about, which was technically Esperanza's idea, but I'll tell you this, the actress that plays Esperanza, I'm sorry if I keep pronouncing it, Esperanza. Okay, I got the name right. The actress that plays Esperanza has an amazing voice. I even clapped during the scene when she was saying, along with another character in the show, which was doing a part for Dion, which was Kwame. Did I get his name right? Dude, he's a fantastic dancer and a fantastic singer. So, bravo, dude. Bravo. Anyways, back to topic. So, as I mentioned earlier, sadly, Michael B. Jordan is in season 2, which I'm like, okay, was he at least like a producer or something, or was just that for season 1 only? But if anyone has seen my reaction, one of the characters named David, I'm like, oh, that guy might have, because the way he was talking about powers, I'm like, okay, I know I'm gonna dislike this dude. And guess what? I literally immediately hate this guy. First, he's lost his freaking mind, thinking that he can make superpowers and just sell it to the market and all that. Because as he's just showing it to the board of directors or whatever they're called at Biona, everyone are just on a disagreement. They're just like, "Are you okay?" Because what you want us to do is insane. He thinks that selling powers to every human being on this planet is going to make him filthy rich. He's just greedy as hell. But I then soon hate him so much when he's... Okay, so in one of the scenes, Pat ejects himself with something, and I thought he immediately ended up killing himself accidentally. And as we're trying to bring him back, this guy, he's just like, stop it. You'll ruin my experience. You'll ruin my experience. I forgot what he said exactly. It was something like that. But basically, he was just gonna let him die. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you? I was so pissed. I immediately wanted to punch the dude in the face. Actually, no. Let Dion beat the crap out of this guy. But eventually, Pat is back alive from the dead. And this is where the part comes in, what I said earlier, because I was surprised, and like as they released the set first look photos of Raising Dion, I was surprised to see Pat was alive, and I'm like, wait, he's alive? But I was happy to know he was alive, because I was hoping to see a redemption for him in season 2. Basically, Nicole and Dion will forgive him, and then they'll all become friends again. Boy, was I so wrong about that. Because he's turned bad later in the finale. Oh, how exactly? As soon as he comes back from the dead and has multiple superpowers, which basically makes him Superman, or evil Superman. How many evil Superman? Like, evil Superman just training a lot. What's the big deal with evil Superman? Huh? Oh, sorry, are we getting the Boys Season 3 trailer today? So I cannot freaking believe he turned bad. I was hoping he'd get redemption. Well, guess what? Redemption, ruined. Thrown out of the window. Flushed down the toilet. Gone. And David was just like, let me do experiments on you so I could sell this to everyone. Like, just, oh my god, someone, why hasn't Susanna not fired this guy or have him arrested? Because this guy has lost his freaking mind of what he thinks we should do. Like, just, oh my god. And he does reunite with his, with the Storm Monster, Crooked Man, and then, once they both emerge, basically he got his powers back. But, along with that, he not only has his powers back, but he has a crap ton of powers. Just, he makes him a guy or something. Okay, something I forgot to mention about one of the characters that, this is one of my new favorite characters, and that is Deonce's trainer. I forgot his name. I'm so sorry. It's been like a month since I finished watching season 2, but, so first of all, I'm a bit 50-50 if he and Nicole should be a thing and all that. I mean, wait a minute, did they kiss? Actually, I'm actually trying to remember if they kissed or not on the show. I can't remember much, but still, I'm a bit 50-50 on that, but I'll tell you this, I do like his powers, which he can, make shield portals, just not portals, but basically shields. Like, his superpower that he has is badass. Also, I'm surprised that there's more powered people, but, that's something I forgot to mention, but, there's a lot I probably forgot to mention, but this is the best I can do for today. Eventually, Dion did defeat the like flower monsters. That I was surprised that was happening. Like, there was tons of surprises in the show. But one of the things that was scaring me was the possibility for Nicole dying, because as she was getting infected, either she gets cured, which will die in the process, or she just becomes one of those. But either way, I was like, oh god. No, you can't kill her. There's no way. I was getting scared. Like, oh my god, is she actually gonna die? Is she actually gonna die? Luckily, Dion does defeat the, get rid of the flowers and all that were in that sinkhole. And then that infection that she had goes away like it never existed. So thank God that Dion still has a mom to love and hang out with. And I'm surprised that this didn't end off in a cliffhanger, like, ooh, a little tease for season 3, which, actually, now that I think about it did sort of left a little tease for season 3. If we'll get season 3. And I have a dumb thought for why they went with this route or something. I have a feeling that this is what happened at Netflix. Okay, in case season 3 gets canceled, we'll do a post-credit scene where it shows, like, all hope seems lost, but as Dion approaches to Pat, it'll let the audience know that, oh, don't worry, everyone's gonna be fine because Dion's gonna whoop this guy's ass. Because I had a feel. Actually, I think I have a reaction because I think because I'm like having a gut. Because okay, I'm having trouble talking. Because as the episode ends, there would usually be like a recommendation, like, what do you want to watch next? Despicable Me 3, Tales of Arcadia, or Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It would always show that, but the credits kept rolling and didn't show no recommendation, which I had a gut feeling, wait a second, is there going to be a post-credit scene? And it did show a post-credit scene, and oh my god, you know what? I definitely did record my reaction for this, so I'm going to show you my post-credit scene reaction right now.
I have 31 minutes left. Alright, I literally am about to finish the last episode, and I'm like, okay, why isn't that not showing me any other recommendations now that I finished watching the season? And I'm like, is there a post-credit scene? And there is a post-credit scene, but just... Hold on, let me just play and turn it up. Hold up. I need to get my reaction for this. Oh my god, is this in the future?
Let's finish this! Atlanta is history!
Oh! No freaking way!
I'm a mind mover. I move things with my mind.
What? Could someone explain to me, what was that? What was that? Hold up. Is there gonna be a third season? Okay, I'm confused with what that post-credit scene was all about, but just... Oh, I'm completely speechless. Anyways, don't know when you're seeing this. You'll probably see this for my season 2 review, but, yeah, peace.
That has to be one of the craziest post-credit scenes I've ever seen. Has years passed? I can't freaking believe it. Years have passed by. Pat has a freaking army, which means, oh my god, David got what he wanted, or did he? I don't know. So it looks like Pat and his army has attacked the city and are about to destroy Atlanta and everything. Basically, take over the world. Well, so that suit definitely suits him. And another thing you should know, he took Braden's advice about black is the best way to wear it. But he said something about wearing something black in the show, like, you should have it black. It's more better that way. But so he took his advice, and yeah, it looks perfect on him. Perfection. But as Dion just comes out of nowhere in soup, he's got a cape flapping. Oh my god! And apparently, I thought Mind Remover was a funny name for a superhero name, and I didn't know if it would work out. But guess it did work out because apparently years have passed by, and Dion has become an actual superhero. Not only he's technically an adult, but he's a real superhero. And he's just, oh my god. That I need to see where it's gonna go. So I'm hoping season 3 will happen. Actually, I'm gonna look it up. I was afraid I was gonna look this up, but is season 3 Praising Dion canceled? Okay, I'm putting the stress. Please be a good answer. Hold up. What? while the end credits scene certainly sets up more than enough superhero mystery for a third installment, there's no news yet on whether Raising Dion has been renewed. Netflix renewed this show for a second season in January 2020, 3 months after season 1 premiered. We don't know yet. Okay. So do we gotta wait like 3 months now? Still though, that post-credit scene has to be one of the best parts for season 2. Yeah. Anyways, those are just my thoughts for season 2 of Raising Dion. I definitely should have made it right away, but a lot has been going on around February, and I don't want to talk about February 2022 ever again. But you can check out my month review if you want to hear my thoughts. But still, for my ratings for both season 1 and 2, I'll give season 1 an 8.5 out of 10, but for season 2, it'll be an 8 out of 10. But I do hope we get season 3, because just like this show deserves at least 1 or 2 more seasons till it's concluded. But again, this is one of my favorite shows of all time. I'm super glad it got season 2. I do hope it gets a third season, because if it gets canceled, oh, I am going to be so upset if it does. But be sure to let me know your thoughts about that post-credit scene, because it's just, that post-credit scene was insane. But again, those are just my thoughts for season 1 and 2. Be sure to let me know your thoughts, comments down below. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next review. Peace out.